I'm bringing to you a reflection about purpose. It's not a full exercise about purpose, but it's a reflection that will help you to go into the depth of yourself. If you have already a purpose, just do the exercise trying to see if this will bring you any light or new perspective. If you do not have, you just do the exercise. You might end up having some clue about what is the reason that you live or your purpose. But if by the end you still have doubts, the most important is for you to do the reflection. Okay? So to prepare to do this exercise, I would like you to kind of have a nice environment. If you are able to do this at home, if you have anything that can give you a good smell around you, if you have a place that is comfortable, just go there. Print the PDF file that I sent, put it beside you, take a pen or a pencil, take a cup of water, and take time. This exercise will take more or less 40 minutes, 1 hour, depend on each one. So you pause the video, you prepare your place to make this reflection, and then you come back and we will start. There will be 6 exercises and we will go through them. I will guide you. You will be listening to my instructions. I will be telling you what to do. You pause, you do your reflection, your writing, and you come back to the next exercise. Okay? Let's do it. To start with the exercise 1, just imagine that right now you have all these resources that you need. You have time, you have financial resources. Everybody that you love are comfortable with the resources that you can provide them. So you do not have anything to worry. You don't have any constraint of time. So in this situation, having everything that you need and not needing to do anything else to provide to anybody else, what exactly would you do right now, today? What would you do? Pause the video, answer, and come back. In the same situation, what would you do in 1 month? The next month, what would you do knowing that you do not have any obligations? You can do whatever you want. What would you do? Stop, answer, and come back. Exactly the same circumstances. What would you do for the next 1 year? The next 1 year would be the same, or would you do something completely different? Answer it and come back. Now, in the same circumstances, what would you do for the rest of your life? What would you do for the rest of your life if you could do whatever you wanted without any constraint of time, finances? What would you do? Write down and then come back for the next exercise, the exercise 2. For the exercise 2, close your eyes, just close your eyes and relax and think with me that you are in a moment of your life. Suppose that you were looking back to your life and you have achieved a moment in your life that you are super proud of yourself. You have done everything that you are supposed to do. You have done everything that you were proud of. Exactly the life that you wanted to live, you lived. You look back and you are super proud. Everybody is very proud of you. You have this feeling of accomplishment, of fulfillment. You have done everything. And you are looking at a living room, and it is your funeral. It is your funeral, and people are there talking about you. People are there talking about your life. The first part of this exercise is for you to concentrate on the words that the people are using and what are the words that they are describing this person that has just died and lived such accomplished life, such a fulfilled life, such an enlightened life. What are the words that they are describing this person? Go back as soon as you have finished writing it. Pause the video and come back. So now, think on what people are telling each other about what you did to be this person. Start to think about what activities the person was doing. What activities, what kind of job, or what kind of hobbies, or what exactly are the things that this person was doing for being described with these so nice words. Write down the activities, what this person was doing to make this kind of impact. Write down and come back. Now one person is talking to another one and is telling how much impact you had in her or his life. And then the other is also commenting, oh yeah, it was such an impact that I had. And they are describing how you made them feel. So write down on paper what exactly was the feeling and how you made these people feel with your impact and the activities that you were doing, and with such a fulfilled life, what you made people feel. Write down what you made people feel. And come back for the third exercise. In the exercise 3, what we are going to do is go deeper on the person. The first part is write down all the attitudes and behaviors and values that this person described below should have to be this kind of person, to have this kind of impact. Describe attitudes, behaviors, and values that this person has. Write down and come back. So just coming back a little with the exercise that we did before. What are the activities that you should do to have this kind of impact in the people as described? So what are the activities that you should do? And whatever comes to your mind, you write down. Whatever activity, what are the activities, what are the actions that you have to do in order to have this impact? Write down and come back. In the exercise 4, you are going to look the exercise 2 and 3, and you are going to write a phrase that describes the person, the person that was being talked in this funeral. Write down a phrase. This person is a person that should have been. This person is a person that is. Write whatever comes in your mind and just write what this person should be described. Very quickly, just write one phrase and come back. Now, if you have to transform everything that this person did in a legacy, this person left a legacy. if you would have to describe this legacy of this person, what would be this phrase that you would write? This person's legacy was, and write it down. And then come back. Now, let's think what should be the reason for living that this person had. If you would think in this person, exactly this person, and you would tell, oh, I know what the reason for living this person had. I know exactly why this person was living for. So write one phrase, the reason for this person, the reason of living for this person, the purpose of this person is, write down in one phrase, the purpose of this person was, and write down exactly what the purpose of this person was. So the way that she or he impacted with the activities that she or he did, what should have been the purpose of this person to have such an impact, to make people feel like this, to have these activities? What should have been the purpose of this person? Then write the purpose of this person was, and then come back for the exercise 5. Now, taking a look in the answers of the exercise before, let's try to organize just in a very, very small way, the way that you have to take from where you are today to what is this that you want to be remembered for. So the first reflection that I want you to do and write down is, what are the activities that you were doing today? Think deeper, all the activities that you are doing today. Which are the activities that can help you to leave a legacy that is like the one described below, above? Think on all of the activities and which are the activities that can help you with the legacy that you would like to leave. Write down, pause the video, and come back to talk to me for the next step. So now, write down what are the attitudes you have, you reflect, and you think the attitudes that you have. What is the attitude towards life that you have today? What are your behaviors that you have today? So just think on the attitudes that you have today towards life and your behaviors, and write down what are the behaviors and attitudes that you should have, that you already have, or are the ones that you have to build for you to leave this legacy that will impact people. What are the behaviors? And then come back. Right now, let's think about your work. Whatever work you have, any person with any purpose in the world can use his or her work as a tool to fulfill their own purpose. So right now we are going to make 2 reflections to help you to do this. So right now think on your work and how your work can help you to leave this legacy that you want to leave. Reflect on this. Pause the video and think, how my work today, how can I make my work a means for me to deliver, to live my purpose? How can I do this? Pause and write. Write whatever you want, and then come back to go further in the exercise. You will have opportunity to come back to all of the answers in a later stage. Now, think on what is the most meaningful part of your work. What is the most meaningful part of your work? how this meaningful part of your work could help you to focus on being the person you want to be. Every work there is something noble, there is something that is very meaningful. What is the part of your work that can make you be the person that you want to be? Write down the part of your work that is the most meaningful part of your work for you, and how this can help you to focus on being the person that you want to be. Do this, and then let's come back to the closing exercise. The last exercise, the exercise 6, is writing your purpose. For you to have your dreams or your legacy realized, it is very important for you to know how to describe in a way that you can make people and the universe conspire to help you to fulfill your purpose. If you do not know what is your purpose, what is your legacy that you want to leave, it's very difficult for people to help you to make it happen. But if you are able to put words in the reason that you live for, if you can put words exactly in the legacy that you want to live, it's much easier for you to separate in a moment that there is, for example, a promotion that is completely different from the way that you want to go, but there is a promotion that will give you lots of money. And then you tell, okay, I will get it. But if you have very clear what you want, it might be that you can see another thing that you can do. And if you have this promotion in this direction, you will have a promotion in the direction that you want, or you can tell the person exactly what you would like to, or how this can help you to go in the direction that you want. You can negotiate going to this promotion, but in a way that would fit what you want in your life. Even better, if you make it clear for people what is your legacy, the legacy that you want to leave, what is your purpose, people will find positions or will find ways that will ask your help exactly for you to do what you are meant to do. As much as you are able to put in words your purpose, the reason for the reason you are living for, it will be easier for your life to go into the direction that you need, and you will be creating the future that you will be proud of. But it will depend on you being able to put in words everything that you have in mind. So right now, the first exercise is to put in words what is your purpose. Why do you live this life? Write down, my purpose is, look back to the descriptions of the person that was in that funeral, and write down your purpose. If you are able to write very clear, better. If you are able to put just some words or some idea, it is okay. If you are not able, park here and reflect about it. My purpose is, pause the video, write, and then come back. Now that you are able to put in words your purpose, the reason that you live, you are going to take the areas of your life, like your family, your work, the other activities that you do, your sport, and you will write like 4 or 5 of them, and you will write, my family will be a tool to fulfill my purpose through or doing. You will complete this phrase in a way that you will make it clear how your family will be a tool to fulfill your purpose, to leave your legacy. You will do the same for your work. My work will be a tool to fulfill my purpose, to leave my legacy, and then you write how. So do this for 4 or 5 things, spheres of your life, and write this and pause to reflect on everything that you did. What is very beautiful of this reflection is that we do not take time to think in ourselves. We are helping neighbors, we are helping people in our work, we are doing everything for others, or we are doing everything externally. We are very worried about our health, we are very worried about going to the gym or getting good sleep, but we do not think in something that is the most important, is why are we here? What I really want in life, what is my purpose, why I am here. The moment that you will start to make this reflection frequently, meaning this is the first one, if this is the first one, you will write this paper and then you will keep it. After, I don't know, 1 year, 2 years, or 6 months, or how long you need, you go back and you do again this exercise and you see how it is evolving, because it will evolve according to people that enter in your life, according to different circumstances, different places. You will change. And how you will assure that even with the changes of your life, even with the maturity that you will have, what you want keeps the same, and you were clear about your purpose and what you want. My purpose changed a lot time to time. And what helped me a lot in my life is reflecting and knowing what my purpose were in each, what my purpose was in each part of my life. I reflected a lot. So have this. If you didn't find your purpose, no problem, because the reflections that you start to have is already starting to make it boil inside you, the thought of a purpose, and it will come. If you didn't find your purpose, take, I don't know, 2 months, thinking on all of these questions, and do again this exercise. If you found, come again 2 months, just to be sure that it's the right one. But put your purpose and the legacy that you want to leave in words, and talk about it in every place that you go. Explain why you are making certain decisions, because these certain decisions are helping you with your purpose. People will be much more inclined to understand you and to help you if you were clear with what you want in your life. I hope that I have helped a little each one of you, and I hope that this exercise was so useful for you as it was useful for me my whole life. If you have any questions, if you have any comments, you just leave to me, you send to my email, and then I can help you. Thank you a lot. Have a very, very nice life.